When fans talk about the most beloved couples on HGTV, Ben and Erin Napier always rise to the top. They aren't flashy, they aren't dramatic, and they definitely aren't trying to live like Hollywood celebrities. Instead, they're the small-town Mississippi couple who built a national following simply by being kind, authentic, and deeply rooted in their community. And because viewers admire their humility and realness, one question always comes up: what is their true net worth, and how successful are they behind the scenes? Ben and Erin were newly married artists trying to build a life together. Erin worked as a graphic designer, creating stationery by hand. Ben was a craftsman and former youth minister who loved building furniture more than anything. Laurel, Mississippi, at that time, wasn't the lively destination it is today. The downtown was fading, businesses were shutting down, and many young people were leaving for bigger cities. But the Napiers saw something worth saving. Instead of moving away, they wanted to revive it. Around that time, Erin started writing a personal blog. It wasn't meant to grow an audience, it was her quiet ritual for reflecting on life, sharing gratitude, and documenting the small joys in her day. She wrote about marriage, faith, old houses, and the projects she and Ben were tackling together. That blog unexpectedly became the doorway to their future. A television producer stumbled upon her posts, loved their story, and reached out. That simple message planted the seed that would eventually become Hometown. When Hometown premiered in 2016, it immediately stood out. Unlike the high-gloss real estate shows or the intense house flip dramas filling HGTV's schedule, Hometown felt warm and genuine. Erin brought her signature vintage-inspired style, thoughtful, timeless, and full of heart. Ben brought his woodworking talent, big-hearted charm, and calming presence. Together, they created a show that felt like comfort, a celebration of community, history, and family. As the show grew into one of HGTV's most successful franchises, fans naturally became curious about their financial success. The Napiers rarely talk about money, and they've never portrayed themselves as wealthy. But according to Celebrity Net Worth, the most established and referenced public source for celebrity finances, Ben Napier is estimated to have a net worth of around $4 million. And because Ben and Erin share nearly all of their businesses and projects, that figure reflects the scale of what they've built together. Their wealth comes from far more than television. The Napiers co-own Laurel Mercantile Company, a thriving retail business that has turned their small town into a tourist destination. They run the Scotsman General Store, where Ben's handcrafted furniture line, Scotsman Company, is created. They developed the Scent Library, a candle and fragrance line inspired by Southern memories and traditions. They renovate historic properties, invest in local buildings, and help revitalize entire neighborhoods. Their businesses provide jobs, support local makers, and keep Laurel's economy thriving. Beyond Mississippi, their success has expanded into multiple hometown spin-offs. Town Takeover brought national attention to struggling small towns. Ben's Workshop showcased Ben's woodworking skills and mentorship. They've written books, collaborated with brands, and built a recognizable lifestyle identity centered around preservation and Southern hospitality. All of these projects contribute to their overall net worth and long-term financial stability. And yet, what fans admire most is that none of this has changed who they are. Despite their success, they continue to live modestly and intentionally. Their social media shows family moments, woodworking projects, church gatherings, and quiet Mississippi mornings, not luxury vacations or designer lifestyles. They keep their daughters' lives private and prioritize slow, meaningful living over chasing fame. Their journey is deeply rooted in hard work. Erin has spoken openly about how much time and energy she poured into her creative work long before television. Ben spent years building furniture late into the night, learning with his hands and improving his craft. Their empire wasn't built overnight. It grew from passion, discipline, and a shared belief that home and community matter. And even with opportunities to live anywhere in the country, they've chosen to remain in Laurel. They've said many times that Laurel is home, not a stepping stone. Their success hasn't pulled them away. It has inspired them to help rebuild the place they love. So what is the real story behind their net worth? When you strip away speculation and rumors, the clearest and most reliable estimate remains the one reported by Celebrity Net Worth, around $4 million tied to Ben Hess's work and their combined ventures. But the money itself isn't what defines them. What defines them is how they use their platform to lift a community, support small-town America, and remind viewers that success doesn't have to change your values. In a world where celebrity often feels artificial, the Napiers are proof that you can build a thriving career while staying grounded. You can achieve financial success without abandoning the people and places that have shaped you. And you can run a national television empire while still living in the same charming southern town you have always loved. Their net worth may be measured in numbers, but their true value is measured in the lives they've touched, the town they've revived, and the humility they continue to carry every single day.